Now, another way of determining a sample space is by making a table. And sometimes the tables are given to us, and then sometimes we have to make the table ourselves. So in this first video, when it comes to making a table, the table is given to us. But in the second example, as we will see in the next video, we have to create the table. So it says here, a card is drawn from an ordinary deck. Use the sample space shown in figure 10.6, which is this one up here, to find the probabilities of getting a jack, the 6 of clubs, a 3, or a diamond. Okay. So this is our deck of cards, and we're going to analyze a few things about that. So there are 52 cards in a deck. If you notice, there are two colors. There's red, there's black. Half of the deck is red. So 26 red cards, 26 black cards. Now, the J, the K, and the Q, these are face cards. J for Jack, Queen for Q, K for King. These are known as face cards. Because when you have the actual cards, you get to see a face on it of a Jack, a Queen, and a King. These cards over here are known as Ace. Ace is not a face card. Ace can be sometimes represented as a number 1 when you're dealing with a deck of cards. If you also notice, there are 4 different shapes. There are hearts, diamonds, these are spades, and these are clubs. Let's label each of those. And if you notice, hearts and diamonds are red. Spades and clubs are black. Now, if there are 26 red cards and there are 2 shapes for the red cards, that means each of those shapes, which we call suits, have 13 cards. There are 13 hearts, there are 13 diamonds, and the same thing when it comes to the spades and clubs. There are 13 spades, there are 13 clubs. Clubs are the clovers, spades are kind of like the leaf. Add them up, still get 32. 52, my apologies. So you know I'm tired. So this is the card sample space. Now we want to find the probabilities. And remember, the overall sample space is 52 cards. Because this is a 4x13. Now, in this case, we want to find a probability of getting a jack. So that equals to the number of jacks in the deck divided by the number of cards in the deck. Now, if you look here, there are 4 jacks in my deck. So that's going to be 4 divided by 52. Because 52 cards in total. So the probability of us getting a jack is 4 out of 52. Now I have to make sure I can reduce these fractions if I can. Both of these are even numbers, 4 and 52. I can divide the top and bottom by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Half of 52 is 26. Once again, still even numbers. I can divide again by 2. Yes, I knew it could have been 4, but I'm taking my time doing this. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Half of 26 is 13. As seen there. So the probability of getting a jack in reduced form is going to be 1 out of 13. Now, let's reset. For the next one, we want to find the probability of getting the 6 of clubs. So out of 52 cards, how many 6 of clubs do we see? Well, it must be a 6 and it must be a club. It must be both, so let's see where they overlap at. And if you notice, the 6 and the clubs overlaps right here. And there's only 1 6 of clubs. So the probability of getting a 6 of clubs is 1 out of 52, which cannot be reduced any further, and that is the answer. Let's reset. Now, next we're going to find the probability of a 3 or a diamond. So it could be a 3. So we have 4 3s in the deck. Or it can be a diamond. Out of 52 cards, how many are a 3 or a diamond? Let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6. Do not count the 3 of diamonds again. Continue with the 4 of diamonds. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the probability of getting a 3 or a diamond is going to be 16 out of 52. Or gives us options. It can be either one or the other or both. I can reduce 16 over 52. I can divide that by 4 from the top and the bottom. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 52 divided by 4 is 13. So in reduced form, the probability of having a 3 or a diamond is 4 out of 15. Sorry, 4 out of 13, excuse me. And that is the answer when it comes to dealing with cards. All right, guys, hope you found this helpful. That is it to the videos on cards and the sample space. Please memorize the card sample space, or at least, for the most part, become familiar with the card sample space. I'll see you soon.